Hello, my little sugar snookums. Welcome back to another personal journal video. My personal journal is a journal where I journal in all of my personal thoughts. So that's very different than a bullet journal video. So I thought I'd share the difference because you might see some other setups and layouts in this video than you're used to on other channels. But no worries, I also have a bullet journal section on my YouTube channel. But on this one, we're doing my personal journal. So long time no see, and let's start off with these pictures that I made on my phone. And I'm printing them on my Canon selfie printer, which I gifted myself very kindly. And I edited these pictures with an app called Foodie. It's a very good, cheap app. It doesn't cost anything. You do get some advertisement at times, but as you can tell, it brings out your pictures and colors very nicely. I really like the filters on this app. I'm not promoting this. I never got paid for it, but I just really like the app, so I thought I'd share so that you can also print these beautiful pictures. They came out so beautifully, and I thought it would be really cool to use these for my cover pages. So here is my bullet journal. I'm using a Leuchtturm journal, as you guys may already know. I'm using the 120 grams edition. I'm using the green color. It's called Sage, and I've got this really nice Hobonichi cover on it. We also haven't talked in a really long time, but no worries. If you want to have the ASMR/silent vlog version of this video, it will be up next Sunday, so you can journal with me without hearing me chat. But in this video, I really want to catch up because I haven't been consistent with uploading here on this YouTube channel or on my vlog channel. And that's because I literally had to mind my business. You guys probably already know that I run a business. I started out with a marketing and PR agency, and I also have an online business school now. And I sold a program, and I sold more than I thought I would. And so I also had to deliver. I'm still delivering because this first round is going till July 1st of 2022. And there's a lot of lesson material that I need to make, so I had to focus in on that. And I had to put my YouTube channel on the back burner. So that is also the reason why this video came up way too late. I mean, it's May 8th, 2022 when this video goes up, and I already made the spread at the end of April. But I just didn't get around putting it out, and here we are finally doing this spread for May 2022. So since this is my personal journal, I really use it to scribble down my daily thoughts, organize my brain, my feelings, and my emotions and experiences. And it's been very, very beneficial because lately I've been very, very anxious, and I know exactly why I've been anxious. It's something I'm working on to fix right now in my life. It's going to be fixed. I'm already fixing it. It's going better. But journaling has helped me get rid of the anxiousness for, let's say, 40%. And I think that's quite a lot for some paper and a pen. And also the practice of what I'm doing right here on the page, like creating a collage, just moving my hands, not thinking about the thing that makes me anxious or all the work that's waiting for me, just moving my hands and emotions of sticking things to paper is just very, very therapeutic, I guess. It really calms me down. And I think it's good to have something like this. And I know I was watching this video by a guy who was explaining bullet journaling, which I also do. Like, I have a separate journal for bullet journaling according to the writer Carol method that I kind of changed up to suit my own needs. However, this guy was really just riffing on women specifically who create, very artistic spreads, and he was like, yeah, that's all unnecessary, blah blah blah, it's getting away from the actual bullet journal method, blah blah blah. And he was like trying to be like, he came across as like he wanted to be too cool for school, and I was like, dude, you really did not get the point when it comes to journaling. even when it comes to bullet journaling, everyone has their own style, and you need to make it your own so that it works for your brain. Speaking about brains, I just thought this guy was really annoying, so that's why I'm sharing, because I think it's so... Why would you bash someone else's way of journaling or bullet journaling? Let people stick stickers on the paper, let them collage, or keep it very simple if they want to, as long as it works for your brain. All right, that's what I was going to say. Talking about my brain, I'm starting to learn how my brain works better and better. So as I was creating this cover for May 2022, I realized that because I am so anxious at the moment, and because my brain is trying to hold on to a lot of information, I wanted something minimal. So usually I would do a lot of heavy collaging and I would stick a lot of things to the paper, but I've noticed that my brain, when it's already very cluttered, needs less visual stimulation, if you will. So yes, I have a small collage here, but if you compare it to my first videos for my personal journal, you will definitely see a difference, because the whole page would be covered in all kinds of bits and papers, which there's nothing wrong with that. But apparently my brain needs less visual stimulation when it's very cluttered and busy and occupied than when it's not. So yeah, my spreads have evolved a little bit for the moment, because I really love collaging, so I can't imagine that maybe in a few months when I'm feeling better again, my collages will be a little bit more busy, a little bit more junk journal style. And when I say junk journal style, I mean just sticking whatever you've got on a page and making it work. So yeah, now it's quite minimal compared to what I usually do, but I like it. So I'm very curious to hear if you also notice that, you know, depending on how your brain is doing at the moment, if your spreads change. Like, if you've noticed that, please let me know in a comment down below, because I like researching that. I think the practice of journaling is not just sticking things to a page or writing things down. Like, the way you write things down and the way you stick things to the page really reveals a lot about where you're at in life. So I'm very curious to see what you think about that, because obviously you have your own experiences, and I want to know. Let me know. So here we are creating my goal page, which is, I have a lot of white space for this goal page in May. I already know I don't have that many goals right now, because my mission in life at the moment is work, 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 work. And so my personal goals have been lacking a bit, but I do think it's good to keep coming back to your goals for your personal life anyway, because every little thing you do helps. So that's been my motto these last few months. Just whatever helps, and I'm just gonna go and get what I can. And here we are. I'm going to create a tracker page, but I'm not really good at creating trackers. If anyone has a good tip to create like a very minimal yet pretty tracker page, let me know, because I'm not good at it. So literally every tracker that I create, I mess up. So this time I made 2 trackers, one for not eating any sugar per day, or let's be very clear, not eating any snacks. My downfall are cookies and like chocolate cake and stuff. And when I'm anxious or stressed, I tend to eat a lot of sugary stuff. So I'm trying to keep track of, you know, days where I don't do that. And so far, no good. I haven't had any snack-free day in May yet. So I've got some work to do. However, this lower tracker is for all of my workouts, and I have been doing really well on my workouts. So that is progress, people, and I am proud of that. I've done 2 walks this week. I did one like weighted workout, and I did one 30-minute jog / walk, because I was really cramping up because of that weight workout. Anyway, that is, you know, keeping track of that is really motivating for me. I've noticed that when I track my progress on a page, I keep up with it way better than if I use an app or if I try to just remember everything. So these trackers are very motivational for me. Oh, and these stamps I bought on the first day of the new year. I woke up and I was at a friend's house. We had a party there for New Year's Eve. And I woke up and I had the sudden urge to buy stickers and stamps. And this stamp set, I didn't really knew what I was going to use it for. I mean, it's very clear that's a stamp set for keeping track of like workout weight and water intake and stuff, but I never really used it before. So this little dude perfectly fit this little corner in my tracker. I was like, yeah, let's stamp this little guy over there. And on the right page, I decided to put my good thing a day tracker. You guys know this is always in my personal journal. I think it's really important to write down at least one good thing a day. And that is a personal thing for me because I can get so wrapped up in work and things that I worry about that life can seem really grim, bad, and dark, which it oftentimes isn't. So if I have to write down one like positive thing a day, I can make sure that I do not forget that life is not that bad. And it really works for me. It's basically brain training, if you will. Just letting my brain know, no, yes, you've had a tough day, a couple of tough weeks, but there's still good things happening. And I have this thing where I try to like fill up little spaces like this little corner in my tracker, and then I messed up with the sticker. I put it on crooked, and oh my lord, that can annoy me till no end. But I've taught myself that even if I put something on crooked, I just have to accept it. There is no perfection without imperfection. That is my mantra when it comes to journaling. So if I stick a sticker on the paper crooked, or it's not completely straight or outlined as I thought I was gonna outline it, I'm just gonna have to accept it. I'm not covering it up. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I find it really hard to do because I want my journal to be perfect. But then I also try to remember that a journal is supposed to be a little messy. It's supposed to be you documenting what is actually happening in your life. And your life is never this beautiful straight line upwards. It's always up and down, going around the corner, circle, circle, square, 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 triangle, crazy dot here. It makes no sense. So why should your journal make any sense? I mean, as long as it makes sense to you, it's good, I guess. So yeah, here are some Atelier. I don't know how to pronounce that brand. They don't have a website either, or it looks very shady. But I'm just gonna say Atelier or Swatelier stickers are my favorite at the moment. They're so tiny and cute, and they just fit everything perfectly. And I recently bought my first Hobonichi Weeks planner, which was kind of unexpected because I thought I was going to do everything in my business bullet journal, but it just didn't work out. And those Atelier stickers also fit perfectly in a Hobonichi Weeks. And I'm so annoyed because I filmed a whole haul video, then accidentally removed all of the footage. That's how cluttered my brain is. I never accidentally remove any footage because I try to save it before I clear my memory cards. But this time, my brain was like, error. So here are some really nice washi tape stickers. They're semi-transparent, and I wanted to keep that cherry blossom or blossom tree theme in general going. So I chose this really nice cherry blossom sticker. And I like those semi-transparent stickers because you can layer them so well over other washi tapes or paper. And I like that you get this soft wash of color. So yeah, I really recommend washi tape type of stickers because they're so nice. And then these washi tapes with like the scribbled print on them, I really like because it gives that vintagey old look that I love so much. I think that's why I also keep coming back to that stamp set you see me use constantly, is because that font is like the old typewriter font, and I really like that. For some reason, when it comes to my personal journal, and actually also my business bullet journal, I prefer that old antique library feel. Do you know what I mean? Maybe like I once created like a dark academia bullet journal theme, and I really just like it, but not for every day. So I just use the elements of dark academia and library style and old typewriter style in my personal journal with some lighter colors, like this really soft pink cherry blossom pink. Does this still make sense? Either way, I like mixing styles. Sometimes I like a really heavy dark theme that's usually towards winter, but now it's already been very good weather here in the Netherlands because that's where I live. I'm Dutch. And we've had really warm days, surprisingly, for this time of year. We have 4 seasons in the Netherlands, and you never really know what to expect. We have really weird summers. And the last few years, the springtime has been really hot. And then the summers have been really just all over the place. So I am already in like this summerish mood. So I wanted my journal to reflect that with these light, soft pink colors and cherry blossom cover. And this is also the last page of my bullet journal setup. So here's a little overview with the cover page, my goal page, my trackers, and my good stuff a day page. And then the last pages are for my daily scribbles. So that's where I actually write down what I go through on a daily basis. And I hope you really like this video. The ASMR version of this will be up next Sunday. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe and like this video and let me know what your theme was for May. Thank you so much for watching. You can watch another video if you'd like to, and otherwise I'll see you next week. Love ya!